Big up, lads. The joys and sorrows of being a Liverpool supporter. One day we are laughing, the other day we are feeling this overwhelming sadness of the way we have been kicked out, or the way we kicked ourselves out of the round of 16 in the Champions League against PSG, against a very young, very talented, great manager, Enrique, PSG. Now, we had it all in our hands, guys. We went away, we beat them. We at Anfield we conceded the early goal. A mishap, a mistake by our defenders, but by the defense and midfield, Szoboszlai, Konate and Szoboszlai. But okay, we concede the goal, but we have had mistakes prior in this season itself. We were always able to bounce back. I am flabbergasted by us not scoring one goal, not just for the entire 90 minutes, but also the extra time. That too at Anfield. And that too against PSG, whose strong points are not defense. That's pretty much their weakness, considering their midfield and attacking. So that's a big shame on us. We cannot always rely on Mo Salah. Yes, Salah did not score. Don't want to talk about Salah, but what about the other attackers? I mean, Diaz, he works hard, he runs around, he does all his joga bonito, but where is the end product? And what's happened with Jota ever since his injury? I mean, and Darwin Núñez, look, it's because of Darwin Núñez we kind of are in this situation already, as in he and Harvey, they scored the first goal, so we latched on to that. So that was good, but I don't know. Also the penalties at the end, poor penalties. And yeah, I guess Drifty is right. Alisson Becker is not a good goal stopper. He's bad at penalties, man. I don't know. I just feel like, yes, we still have the two cups, as in obviously the Premier League is all, again, it's in our hands. We've got the Carabao Cup final coming up, but I can't believe we're out already. That too against PSG. Not against a bad team, but come on, if we cannot beat PSG, then what are we going to do against the likes of the two Madrid teams, against Barcelona and Inter Milan and Bayern Munich? You just don't know, right? I don't know if this is a blessing in disguise, but I feel gutted. And I especially feel gutted because I predicted prior to the beginning of this season, I predicted the reverse, as in we will win the Champions League. I'm not sure what happens with the Premier League because, hey, you got Arsenal and City, and who would have imagined, right? But I thought we would be the dark horses for the Champions League. Anyways, and seeing all the players, the way they are behaving, especially the three players always in the news, Van Dijk, Mo Salah and Trent. What a topsy-turvy season, guys. Anyways, look, let's not be down and out. We still have two cups, as in the Carabao Cup and the Premier League. So let's just keep at it, guys. Life of a Liverpool fan. Peace out.
Good morning, Coppish community. Last night Liverpool got knocked out of the Champions League by PSG on pens. Firstly, congratulations to PSG. On the balance of both games, they deserve to go through. They were more than a handful for us. Their team stylistically matched our team really, really well. And yeah, good luck to them in the next round. For me, I'm just disappointed. I'm not angry. I'm just a bit disappointed, and I'm a bit annoyed as well. And to be fair, Liverpool just look really tired. We've been playing a little bit tired as well. We've had a very, very long season already. And yeah, like Mohamed Salah, he's not had a great Champions League campaign. Like, let's be serious, he hasn't. And last night we just showed it. He struggled to take on Nuno Mendes, and when he did try to create chances and try to cross the ball in and do cutbacks, the passes did not find a single Liverpool player. It was completely off. Diaz made quite a few mistakes last night, and that's not because he's rubbish. He looked like he was running on fumes. I was thinking, why didn't Cody Gakpo come on earlier? And look, Cody Gakpo came on. I was like, this is why he didn't come on earlier. My question was answered within 5 minutes. He was blowing out of his ass as well. and obviously he just come back from injury, so really and truly I shouldn't be surprised. I thought Darwin should have started the game. He's out of the two strikers, he's the informed striker. He got an assist against PSG, came on, got an assist, caused chaos. Jota also struggled against Marquinhos and Pacho. He was basically running into blind channels, blind alleys, and getting robbed against PSG in the first leg. And also he scored. Darwin also scored and got an assist against. Won a penalty against Southampton. So really and truly, he should have started the game. He deserved to. I thought that was a mistake on the manager's part. And yeah, I didn't want the game to go to extra time. Really and truly, like, I know it sounds bad, but if you ask me, would you go to extra time to try and win the game or lose the game in the 90? I would have preferred to have lost the game in the 90, because look, I know Trent got injured in the first half. In the second half of the 90. He rolled his ankle. Hopefully it's nothing serious. But look, our players were blowing out. Were so tired and so fatigued. You know, Mac 10 had to come off. Soboslai had to come off. You know, Ibu came off injured. I'm hoping it's just cramp and fatigue, because he just looked like he covered every blade of grass, man, and he's been doing that basically all season. And we've got a cup final and 2 of our back 4 are injured, so that's why I was a bit annoyed. And even still in extra time, like, PSG looked like they were the ones that were going to win it. They forced Ali to 2 or 3 very, very good saves again. So yeah, like, extra time didn't really help. And yeah, man, sticking on Darwin Núñez, the penalties. Like, look, I know Curtis Jones missed as well, but I just want to highlight what happened to Darwin, man. Like, and this is not even to get onto him. I feel bad for him. Like, you could tell the moment he missed, like, he was so disappointed and so upset by his body language and his expression. And look, he doesn't need us to give him a hard time. He could tell by his expression that he gives himself a hard time. He wants to be better than what he is, but for some reason it's just not working out. And quite frankly, if I was to give him any advice, go see a sports psychologist, because clearly something has gone wrong. It's either that or you're cursed, because his Liverpool career has just been left so much to be desired, and it's really not worked out for him after 3 years at Liverpool. But yeah, I think he just needs to go see a sports psychologist. I'm not saying he's going to go from where he is now to a world beater overnight, but there are certain principles as a centre forward you need to have, and for me, he just simply can't. He just doesn't have. Not that he doesn't have them; he can't execute it, and it just seems to be like it just seems like it's a mental block more than anything else. And yeah, our 2 penalty and the subs that we made, looking back at it now, like, it didn't help with penalties. Like, Soboslai is a good penalty taker. Mac 10 is another good penalty taker. Diogo Jota is another good penalty taker. And this is why I probably would have started with Darwin and brought Diogo on. I'm not sure why Cody Gakpo didn't take a penalty, but yeah, the other two, Darwin and Curtis, man, like you see someone like Donnarumma, he has a very, very large frame, and unless you're putting it down the middle, when you're putting it into the corners, you have to make sure they're in the corners. You have to make sure they're so far in the corner that they practically touch the post, because he is going to get a fingertip to them, and he did. They weren't good penalties, truth be told. But like I said, PSG deserved to win anyway. But yeah, it's just disappointment and annoyance, really. We've got a cup final now. We have to go out and win. I want to win that cup final, because it's a big day trip to Wembley, and that's it. We've only got the league left, and we need to and hopefully we're just able to finish the season strong. Some good performances, and obviously and hopefully that we can get over the line in the league. But people, like the video, comment, subscribe, send in your views with you, and I'm out. Peace.